Hi, I'm Peter Brown. I'm the Next Gen Production Supervisor for TESCO. I was in the United States Navy. I was on submarines. I did 5 patrols on a ballistic missile sub. I think being in the military made me a more disciplined person. When you go through boot camp and when you go through all your daily lives, you don't realize how much you need to be someplace on time. You learn discipline, you learn how to keep yourself dressed properly. When you're in the military, you learn how to do things the right way. When I say the right way, I mean in a business-like manner. And that's being in the military has greatly enhanced my career because I am disciplined. I do show up on time. When I say I'm going to do something, I do it. These are skills that you have to learn in the military early. And I was proud to serve in the military for 6 years, which I did. But I'm grateful for the education that I got from the military.
Hi, I'm FRAN. I'm a veteran of the United States Air Force. I served from 1975 to 1980. And at the time, we were at peace, and it was an opportunity for me to get off the street, get some training, and serve my country. And I learned a lot through that. I learned how to fold my underwear in 6-inch squares, how to march with combat boots and get shin splints, but also learned an electronics trade. I would highly recommend somebody at that stage of their life to get it because I got a GI Bill, I got further on training, and it was actually a good time to be in the service at that point. I was a little bit more idealistic, and we were not at war, and I was fortunate enough really to never leave the country and have to fight, but I was able to service aircraft, and I was working on a C-5A, which basically is a big cargo plane that went over and it supported some of the missions we were doing. One of the missions I saw, which was not really good, was when we had the bombing in Lebanon, and many of the bodies came back on the C-5, and that was probably the closest I came to real combat duty. And but I enjoyed the service. I learned a lot, met a lot of people, and kind of grew up there. I was in there for 5 years and started out my career, and now here I'm at TESCO, so I can only have mostly positive things to say about my service to my country.
To me, it was an honor to serve. I went in the military right out of high school. I didn't know what I wanted to do. When I was one of these people in high school, I didn't know what I wanted to do, so I had 2 things on my mind in high school: chasing girls and playing baseball. That was it. So, but basically going into the military gave me an opportunity to travel. I got to go to Europe, Hawaii, Australia, but also it taught me a lot of discipline. That was one of the biggest things is, make you appreciate things. And of course, I spent 20 years, in the military, and I don't regret one day of it. So it was a lot of fun. It was hard. There's a lot of hard times, but the good times outweigh the bad times. And it's hard to believe that I have actually been retired 26 years now. So if that tells you something, but the military was good to me, and I would highly recommend it. I don't know if it's the same military today as it was when I went in, but it was great for me. Other things basically that the military did for me. The military paid for my education, so I was able to use the GI Bill. It's a camaraderie, just like in this business here, in the utility business. You can work in a meter shop in New York and go to Florida or go to Los Angeles, and everything is the same. You may have different customers, but you still have 2S meters, 9S meters, and all of that. Well, in the military, it's the same thing. If you've served in the military, everybody's went to basic training, everybody's trained, all of that military jargon. Yeah, so it's just that camaraderie that you have with the folks. So it's a great bunch of people to be around. So I'm glad that I was there and had the opportunity to serve.
Thank you for your service. Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service!
Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service! Thank you for your service!
Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service! Thank you for your service!
Thank you for your service.
Thank you to all our veterans for their service.
Happy Veterans Day, everybody. Thank you very much for your service. Veterans Day, as all of you hopefully know, is to honor all veterans, all of our living veterans. Memorial Day is different. It's unfortunately for those that gave the ultimate sacrifice. But all veterans gave a sacrifice. They put their lives on the line. We thank you for that. We could not be here and would not be here doing what we do today and having all this fun if it weren't for you guys and girls. Thank you all very much for your service. We all appreciate it.